have to show this filly what the halter means. She knows what the neck rope means. So we have to show her what the halter means. And we can't do it by being mean. Or this little filly here will start rearing up and flipping and being afraid. You don't ever want to take the life out of these baby horses, but you want to make them focus on you. That's all we're doing today is teaching her the halter. Because yesterday she wouldn't let us catch her. Today she would. This is only day 2. Got to remember too that this is just the second day, and this is a weanling colt, just like a little kindergarten kid. Got to get that eye. Got to get that eye and make her look, and then reward her for that. Some of them take to the weaning thing pretty easy. Some of them get severely bothered by it. It becomes your job to get the quiet ones up and the up ones quiet. And all we're doing today with her is letting her feel that pressure behind her pole and follow me. See how she's not looking at me? Make her look and come. There we go. Lots of rewards. Make her look at me. There. Make her look. There. If we could get her to stand still, we could start flexing her. There. Very nice. There. Very nice. Day 2 and she's starting to flex. With her or get frustrated with her, she'll just shut down and quit trying, and she'll turn all this good energy into something evil. This could very well be the most important part of her training for her whole life, is this very beginning for her. Then maybe yield this hindquarters. You got to remember yesterday, she wouldn't let us catch her, so we had to give her a different lesson. She's already almost caught up with the buckskin. Not quite, but almost. Pull her around here, yield this hindquarter. There, there, and now rub her. And maybe start flexing her. There. Bring her across. And yield that hindquarters. Face, make her look. There. Now, make her flex. We're putting things together with her quite a little bit faster because she's got so much extra energy and she needs to have her mind occupied. I got to get in here so I can why we're doing 2 of them at the same time for you guys to watch. Very nice. Very nice. And now, maybe so we'll start out with a little bit of this. Now she's got to look. And as soon as she looks, the pressure goes away. There. There. She's got to look. As soon as she looks, the pressure goes away. She's got to look. There. She knows she has to look. She's got that part figured out. This rope's a scary thing. So maybe so, instead of using this rope, maybe I'll use my stick. This is day 2 with the wild little filly. She's not really wild. She's just protecting herself, and she's worried about her mom. Some of them get that way. So instead of trying to fight that rope, I just get my stick and I touch her in the same places that I touch the buckskin stud until this don't bother her. Very nice. And you can see how slowly but surely she's starting to catch up. And she will catch up to that buckskin. Turn the other side. She's already learned that lesson. If she looks at me, pressure goes away. So we're going to use that to our advantage, but that's why we teach it first. They don't necessarily have to yield their hindquarters first, but they have to look at you and realize that you're the one taking the pressure off. Whatever's bothering them, you're the one that's fixing it. And these nervous kind, they get to where they depend on you quite a little bit, and they quit trying to outthink you. They start waiting for you. And that is a good problem to have. Now we try to do the same thing we did with the rope. We teach look at us first, so I don't have to put a lot of pressure on her head, her neck, and her pole. If this was really scaring her, she would be running crazy wild, and we'd have to really put a pull on her to get her to stop. Look at me, take the pressure away. She stops, I'll stop. Send her around there. There. Make her look. They start being pushy like this, whatever it takes to get them to knot. There. When she stops and softens. There. Usually teach that right off the get-go, but we can't have her pushing on us either. That's dangerous. So if they've got a bunch of draw in them and they're attacking you, you might have to teach them what that feel on their nose means. And be careful you don't get struck, and of course all that stuff. You have to be able to read your colts. And there's a change. Now stop. Now I'll rub her. Yeah, there's a change. Licking her lips. Maybe so I'll back her up another step. And release when she moves. So you do have to be careful that you don't get struck. But you also have to be careful that you don't put a big pull on them and flip them over. You have to be able to read your colts. If you got one that's pretty salty, pretty dangerous, let them move around as long as you make them face you when they get past you. But for a while, you're going to have to stay out of the way until you can teach them a little bit of that get back. And you can't teach that get back till you got them to where they'll look at you a little bit. If you just go to pounding on them and making them back up, first thing you'll do is you'll get their front feet about 5 feet off the ground. And you'll probably knock one down. There, right there. I've showed her a little bit of that nose. And there, she took a step back. Licking her lips. She's not afraid, she's not mad. But I took a couple of minutes to teach her what that nose pressure meant. So maybe so she won't run through me. In a few days she won't run through me at all. But you can't expect her to act like a full-grown horse. What you have to do is work on the things that she needs. That's what makes a good day 2 out of this right here. Maybe she's not on the same exact program as the buckskin, but she's on the program that she needs to relax and focus and be comfortable with me in her life. And I'm thinking right there, that's pretty nice. So that's probably all we're going to do with her today.